What is up, everyone? This is the Heroes and Villains podcast on the Dopest Podcast Entertainment Network. You're listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, anything like that. If you're viewing us, it's on YouTube, most likely, because there's no other place to view us. Every week, this is the comic book show. We talk about comic book movies, comic books, and anything news related or anything that has to do with nerdom. I am your host, Chris Merced. Always with me, my compatriot or my sidekick, compadre, but women independence too. It's Jeanette.
Hello.
Hey, there you go.
Governor.
Bada boom. This setup, you're like, whoa, that's so cool. There's so much Star Wars shit, and there's one Captain America. Yeah, I get it. It's gonna look different. It's a work in progress. I had to move everything around. It's better lighting too.
COVID remodeling.
COVID remodeling project. Hashtag. So this week, we're just gonna go down some news, and the pull list, basically just random stuff, just talking about stuff. Also, if you're watching this, we just did a reaction vid to Denis Villeneuve's Dune that came out, which is
yeah, so, mind blown.
Yeah, so check that out as well. So Jeanette, what'd you do this week?
I went back to Universal.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I saw a meme that somebody was like, "Oh, this is what my expectation is," and no one's at Universal, and then it's like the reality. Ah! Everybody's like walking around with masks and shit.
Yeah, it hasn't been that bad. But this weekend was disgusting. They closed the park. We got there and they shut the gates like right when we were gonna go inside because there was so many people there.
Whoa, that's uncool, man. That is
not cool at all. So we went back like later in the night and we got on Hagrid. Hagrid is amazing, and then we left.
That's almost sad.
Coronavirus-y.
I'm going to miss, Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, wait. Actually, I don't know if I should say this on the air, but when we're done recording, I have an invitation for you to something.
Okay.
Do something on Halloween.
I'm intrigued.
Now you have my curiosity. Oh my god, I saw Django this weekend. What a good movie. Anyway. So you know what it is, guys. We're going to do the pull list for this week.
All right.
I don't know why I did that. But, yo. Wait, what's today? Today's Wednesday, right? So,
comics came out today.
So the comics came out today. So, cool, man. Cool. So, number one is Dark Knight's Death Metal Trinity Crisis number 1. Brief synopsis: with Superman freed from his new Apocalypse prison, the classic Trinity lineup is back together and ready to rock their next gig. Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman amp up their power to launch an assault on Castle Bat. So get that shit. I mean, technically, I already got that. So it was
death metal.
Yeah. Next up is Empire Aftermath Avengers 1. The end of Empire begins a new age for the Marvel Universe. In the aftermath of the cosmic conflict, the forces gather one last time. But why? At whose bidding? New bonds will be forged, new families will be founded, and a whole new role waiting for Earth. But new destinies bring new dangers and new enemies. Oh no.
Ooh. Empire with a Y.
Empire with a Y. Finally over. Nobody saw it. Number 3, The Rise of Ultraman. If you're into kaijus like Godzilla, Power Rangers, Pacific Rim, take this for a whirl. In the darkness, there lurks kaiju, terrifying and unfathomable monsters. Between kaiju and the rest of us stands a united science patrol. But who are these enigmatic defenders, and how do they perform their miracles? Basically, it's like, oh, it's a giant lizard. Who's gonna fight him? Ultraman. Basic principles.
Cool, bro.
But they have a lot of variant covers. There's like 10 of them, which is cool for people who like that stuff. So this one I wanted to put a couple issues ago, but I didn't because I thought it was something different. So here goes. I suggest you go pick up, if you can find them, because if not, just go to digital. Joker Harley Criminal Sanity 1 through 5. In Gotham City, where heinous acts of violence are daily occurrence, the GCPD relies on Harley Quinn, a young forensic scientist and profiler, to consult on their toughest cases. But Harley is haunted by one unsolved case the night she discovered her roommate's body marked with the signature of a notorious serial killer known as the Joker. So, 5 years later, the case remains unsolved, and a new series of horrifying murders occur throughout the city. As the murders escalate, Harley's obsession with the finding of the depraved psychopath responsible leads her down a dangerous path. So this is like, like a detective thing, but it's with Harley Quinn and the Joker, and it ends up being really like kind of like a background for how they become lovers or destined serial enthusiasts.
Before she becomes cray-cray.
Nah, she always been cray-cray. That bitch is cray, bro.
Like super cray.
Last one for this week is Cyberpunk Trauma Team 1. Nadia, an assistant EMT for a privately owned business known as the Trauma Team International, is the sole survivor of a failed rescue mission turned shootout. After she agrees to continue work for an upcoming extraction mission, Nadia and a new team find themselves in even more dangerous and life-threatening situations. And you're wondering why this comic is because Cyberpunk 2077 is fantastic, and it brings out the lore. I say you go pick it up or look at it in the shop if you want to. I just thought it was something different, and it's from Dark Horse, and they're usually more adult. So that is your pull list for this week.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah. So something that's not in the I don't know if we touched on. I think we touched on it a little bit. But last week, Chadwick Boseman died. We did a tribute episode. If you didn't see it, it was amazing because I did it. And Jeanette was there too, and she said some stuff, and I said some stuff.
And we're awesome, so go watch it.
And we're awesome, so go watch it. But this week, there's talks of Marvel, Marvel's trying to decide what to do, and people are on two sides. Either you get Shuri as Black Panther, or you get Michael B. Jordan as Black Panther.
Oh my God.
There's no one that says recasting. And I think if there was to be recasting, people would be in an outrage, like uproar, whatever.
I'm not for the recasting either.
I'm not either. It's either or. One of those two has to do it. I was watching Black Panther again, and the dynamic between him and his sister is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's
we
crazy.
Shall see.
I just wanted to bring that up. Let me see. So, wait, did we bring this up? No, we didn't, because we were doing this. So, the Batman star, Robert Pattinson, got the COVID. I guess it doesn't matter if you're a Batman.
You could still get the COVID.
You can still get the COVID. At first, people thought it was someone else. But it was him, and reportedly they have began production again, just not with him. So they're just doing shoots that doesn't involve the Batman character, which makes sense because if it's just him and him alone, why not shoot the Riddler or the Penguin's part and just work around his schedule? Because who knows how long he's going to have it for, It's not like...
I just hope it doesn't delay the movie coming out again.
Well, no. The Batman. This movie's supposed to come out next year, but I don't.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like if they.
Because they did start production and then COVID happened, they stopped production.
Yeah, and then they started it for a couple days, and then he got COVID, and now he can't be on the set, and he's the main character. So how's that gonna work? Yeah, like some people are sick for like 2 months.
My God. Hopefully things work out, because man, it's so weird to have stuff like Tenet and the New Mutants in theaters, and I don't even know if I feel like going to watch that.
I don't.
So, yeah, I don't. Look, man, I used to work in a movie theater. That shit is not clean to begin with.
They're not gonna.
Okay?
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna clean that. And I don't want to sit in the movie theater with my mask on.
Yeah, right. And the whole time the mask is like holding back your breath, so you're like,
no thanks, I'm good.
I can't take this.
No, I don't.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That. But yeah, hopefully with the other movies that are coming out, in the next in the next year, hopefully no one gets COVID that they have to stop production like that.
We wish you well.
We wish you well, Pattinson.
Pattinson, Diggory, Twilight Vampire,
Diggory.
whatever you are.
All
vampires couldn't get COVID.
Oh my God! I saw this. I saw an interview with him, and he was like, "I was on Howard Stern," and Robert Pattinson was like, "I almost got fired from Twilight because he thought, teenagers, when they're in a relationship, they're not all like, hey babe, how are you doing? How are it's, but at least back then was more like, hey, what's up, man? Like I like you."
Circle yes or no.
Yeah, so he wanted to play it more emo, and the people were like, no, play it how it's fucking written. And he's like, whoa, no, I feel like this is it. So his agent's like, yo, you about to get fired. He was like, I'll play it any way you want, sir. It's like...
But now he gets to play emo Batman. So.
No, but then if you think about it, when it came out, the movie fucking is emo as shit.
It is.
So he was right in a sense, so good for Sir.
Good for you, Pattinson.
The kid who died in fucking Goblet of Fire.
Diggory.
All right, so next up, the No Time to Die international trailer contained some new footage confirming a major spoiler. If you don't want to hear about it, come back in 5 minutes.
Cover your ears.
All right, so first of all, this movie was supposed to come in April. Okay, we didn't get it in April because of COVID, coronavirus. Mm-hmm. The worst thing to ever happen in the modern era of humans. Behind the Spanish flu and 9/11 and probably the war for Iraq and pretty sure other things. But the 007 movie, No Time to Die, was supposed to come out. Now it's being released in November. In this new trailer, it's confirmed that, let me not get her name wrong, so help me, Lashana Lynch's character is in fact the new 007. So there was rumors going around that she was going to replace him. This is his last outing. Do you think it's a good idea if they just continue it with her as the new 007?
No.
No? You're really? Why not?
I like Daniel Craig.
Oh, well, yeah, he is the best. To me, he's the best Bond.
He is.
Other people I like, hello, Pussycat. But, it's older, so it's... And this guy's more gritty. He's I loved all the movies except for Quantum of Solace. That was the weaker one. But, I
mean, this is my opinion, but no, I don't. I mean, she's cool, whatever. I liked her in Captain Marvel. I didn't even really like that movie that much, but don't see it. Her character's cool as a support to Daniel Craig, but
well, I think it's confirmed, but I'm not 100% sure that the family who owns the rights, there's a contractual thing that says he has to be a middle-aged white man. There's no way that James Bond can be something else. But I think there's a little room, a loophole that says if it's 007, all bets are off. So there's a part of me that agrees with you. That's come on, man, you just been doing the same thing. If anything, the whole thing about Idris Elba being 007 was cool, but also it's you're not gonna have Wonder Woman be Wonder Man.
No, it's weird.
But on the other hand, it would be cool to see a female in a role, especially a black female, whereas we've never seen a black person be James Bond before
No.
or be in a lead role like this, actually, to be honest, which is cool. But maybe do a different franchise, or maybe they're trying to springboard it. I don't know. I just want to see the movie.
I want to see the movie too.
I've been
The trailer
listening
looked
to the
really
Billie
good.
Eilish song for like months now. I don't know what it means. I just want to see him shoot somebody. So we have to wait on that. Hopefully it comes out in November. Hopefully there's not another delay.
We'll see.
I really don't want to go into the theaters.
I don't either.
All right, next up, Jack Reacher. Amazon is doing a show, and they found their leading man in Titans and Blue Mountain State star Alan Richson. I like this because Jack Ryan's a good show.
Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say.
Yeah. So if they do this like Jack Ryan, which will kind of be like the same show,
But not really.
but also he's a funny actor. Like I think he should have been the Flash or the next Captain America. That's my thoughts. Because he's built, he's tall, he's blonde, and he's quirky. He could be a good Flash, to be honest. And if you've never seen Blue Mountain State, fuck, that show is hilarious. Like this, just imagine like a college show where it's just the worst shit happening. Like people are doing coke off titties and this was on like Spike TV. This wasn't on like HBO. Yeah, and he's in Titans, which I still haven't seen, or
Didn't see Titans either.
Or Doom Patrol. I still haven't seen it. It's just the worst. And you know what's funny? I started. What did I start? I started a new show. I think on Netflix or Amazon. No, is it Amazon? No, I don't even know. What is wrong with me?
Get your life together, man.
Get my life together. Well, Trinkets.
No, I can't watch Trinkets by myself.
I finished.
It's not the same. Tears.
I already know what happens.
Of course you do.
Well, yeah, I had to watch it. It was. I binged the dude. I would not. Next episode.
I'll watch it. I just haven't started it.
It's sad because you know it's not coming back.
What?
Well, anyway, Jack Reacher. Hopefully, it's better than the second movie that came out because the first one was okay. Second was like,
yeah, the first one was,
but they did. Ugh.
I like the first one. The second one, not so much.
Yeah. But so hopefully, this is gonna be just one of those.
A good show. I mean, Amazon's been doing pretty good with their shows.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, Castle Rock. That's what I started.
Oh.
That's about the Stephen King town, which is fire. All right, so next up, which is, I think it's pretty stupid, but Warner Brothers is doing it anyway. Warner Brothers may be considering monetizing DC fandom and similar upcoming online events. Jeanette, what is your thoughts on this piece of news?
That's crap. I think it's crap. I mean, it's different to pay for a con that you're going to experience it, which we all have done, because you get to dress up and like there's events and there's panels and you're paying for the experience. This is literally a Zoom call. Like, it's cool, you're releasing content, but that's all you're doing. Like, I'm not going to pay to watch a bunch of trailers that are going to be on Facebook the next day.
And that's where the argument comes into play. Because there are some people that want to pay for this, which is crazy. And then there's people that are like, why would I pay for something that clearly is going to come online in the next week?
Exactly.
This is on the same thing as Mulan, okay? Because Mulan is $30, and you don't even keep it, but they're shutting down the $30 in December. I'll just fucking wait till December. I don't understand. It's not rocket science.
I mean,
my God, I need to see Mulan. I totally forgot about that. I might watch that tonight. Not on Disney Plus. Ooh.
I pay $30 to watch it. But
I'm not gonna pay $30, but I'll watch it. I hope Disney didn't hear me. No, but it's dumb because, you know, this pandemic is no one's fault. So I think having people pay for, you know, I guess it makes sense in a way because some people could go to the con, some people can't. And the type of cons that usually have these Hall H panels and stuff like that is usually things that not many of the regular folk who aren't in the business of like doing the news or the movies, you know, get to go to. Like people like us, we don't go to that stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, if this becomes bigger, then yeah, they give us like press passes. What I'm saying is like regular people who just buy comic books or just go watch the movies, they can't really go to these cons. So to pay for it is almost, in a sense, a privilege, but at the same time, I mean, it's just online. You know, it's not, I don't have to go anywhere to do it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I pay to go to cons. I paid to go to every con besides Comic-Con in California, obviously, because that's really hard to go to. But I would, because it's, like I said, it's an experience, it's a trip. You're going somewhere. You're engaging with people. You're meeting people. Like, you're seeing celebrities. You're seeing your favorite artists from comic books. Like,
yeah, so it's like
different.
Worth admission. You know, you pay the extra to take a picture with Norman Reedus, but you could just pay the general fee just to see him from a distance. You know,
yeah, but like to watch online and then things that are released because people are going to share them online for free.
And I've seen the panels, like it's all green screen and it's disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate because of the, you know, the COVID-19.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It depends. If everyone got together, like Marvel, DC, different studios, and they all were like $20 to like have an experience, kind of, where it's not only trailers but also like fan interaction. Like you could pay.
I mean, that would be cool.
So like
if they had a chat,
like something like that. That could be cool too, or something where if you pay like, you know, the base is 20, but you pay 40, you get like a signed something of your choosing, something like that. That would be something worth buying, worth purchasing. But if it's just like
what it was,
flat fee of like $60, and I just get like 3 trailers a day, I'll be like, bro, you ain't getting my money. You ain't robbing me. This ain't happening, dog. So hopefully, you know, I don't think Marvel would do something like that, and I think Warner Brothers is only thinking about that because
of the attendance.
The DC Online that went away, so they only have HBO Max now. Mm-hmm. And just they had to remember DC's TV division has like fucking 12 shows out, and they all had to stop production.
Like, so I get it.
But I think they're just trying to bounce back within the year's end. Probably doing another DC fandom.
They would have to make it like really, really cool and immersive and interactive for me to consider to pay to participate.
Yeah, like even having a shot where like you go in and there's like a Funko Pop that's exclusive if you paid online.
Yeah, that would make it worth it.
Yeah, stuff like that, incentives.
Yeah.
For the people who are paying. I think that would make it worthwhile instead of just, you know, basic stuff is not going to do it. It has
I agree.
Yeah. I think someone knocked on my door. Hold on.
Ghost.
I'm recording. What happened?
Dad, I'm on the phone.
Oh, not yet. Sugar. All right.
That was totally one of those moments.
Was it the meatloaf? Oh shit, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh man, fun times. And I guess it'll be the last thing, just briefly, because we talked about Black Panther a little bit up top. But I guess in honor of Chadwick Boseman passing away, Comixology basically has every Black Panther comic book ever currently available for free. So,
which is super cool. Go watch last week's episode. So you can now read all of these story arcs that we told you about.
Yeah, so last week, just to recap, we did a list of 20 arcs of Black Panther, and you can find most of those on Comixology right now.
For the
free ski, which is amazing. Usually you have to pay it on the leg, and Comixology completely sucks. So so go there, check out those comics. That's pretty much it for this weekend. I mean, this weekend.
Almost the weekend again.
It's
a weird week.
It was a Labor Day weekend, and it was full of I don't know, craziness. Crazy stuff happened. Did it? I mean, you went to Universal. Obviously, you rode the Harry Potter ride, and I did some collecting. I mean, well, not really, but hung out with some cool people. I guess I could pull out their names. Seth from What's Poppin', OG Geek, and Mr. Powerlift were some guys that came by the store, the Wayback When store, antique store and vintage, just to do some buying and stuff and hanging out. We hung out with them for like a day. Me and Nilda. If you don't know who Nilda is, you don't need to know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Nilda used to be on the Archives of the Force, which that show is coming back this week. Oh, what's up? Because Star Wars is the best. And she has her own show, Appetite for Collectibles, which I am the editor for. Basically, go check that out on YouTube too. And like always, like and subscribe to this channel. The Dopish Entertainment Network, where we bring you mad shit and shit like that. So what the fuck? On Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, the Dopish Network. This week we have Stories of the Mysterious and the Supernatural. We're doing the Battle of Los Angeles, which was aliens came in like 1950s and we like fought them. It was a weird story. The Slasher
Part 4.
What? The Slasher Club, I'm going to talk about the movie Malevolent, The Young Cannibals, and the Rob Zombie Halloween remake. So 3 movies in one episode. And then wrestling, we're going to have Virtual Suplex back on Saturday. So watch out for that. And we might do the first episode, a full match reaction, which will be the Sasha and Bailey takeover for Brooklyn. So I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else, right?
Party time. Excellent.
Oh, my God. I went to the store and they had Wayne's World Funko Pops.
That's amazing.
But they had the one where they had the guitar and shit, but then they had another one where they had the hockey stuff.
That's amazing.
It is. Oh.
I love it.
Oh. I have to show this.
What is happening? What is happening?
Hold on. Fucking, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Oh.
Oh my God. It's Skeletor. That's the coolest thing.
So this is the newest one. Well, not the newest one, because I got other ones. But this, a shout out to Chef Alejandro Cruz. We did a He-Man episode for the show Appetite for Collectibles. He gave me that for the free.
It's so big.
It's so cool though. Like it's
really cool.
This is like one of the most impressive pops.
It really is.
That I've gotten. I mean, it's not my favorite because I don't know. They're all my favorite. Just like my children.
I love them all.
I love all my children. But yeah. So next week, guys, we will finish the Umbrella Academy episodes all in one episode, so that way we don't have to drag this shit out. And hopefully, I don't know. Do you still want to do the Watchmen?
I mean,
have you seen?
Probably should. I haven't watched the show.
Okay, all right. We can.
Do you guys want to see this? Do you even like?
Do you even like us? All right, guys. So check us out next week. We out.
Peace.